20% how much?
That model, I don't know, 40, 50 coins.
But yeah, it's one of our latest titles. Working on the game. So it's sort of like a
previous games, kids are imagining something Lord of the Rings inspired.
Now you have some confirmation.
Yeah.
Do you prefer to play good characters or evil characters?
A fellow fan of the dark side are we.
I better get back to my game now before this guy cheats. Bye.
Traditionally, NPCs have been limited in their interactions and responses, often following prescripted paths or behaviors. However, with Convai's software, NPCs have undergone a revolutionary transformation.
You've seen characters in virtual worlds and games. What we do is enable a mind for them, a very human-like, such that now they can understand what you're saying, understand what's happening in the environment, and respond very intelligent and carry out different actions in the environment.
AI has been really interesting. It's still finding its place within the industry. I've heard a lot of companies are saying it's really fantastic that they can have AI, for example, help them draft storylines, or they can help them draft visuals, and so it takes away a lot of the time that their team would spend on those tasks. So it makes them more efficient. But we have a lot of sessions at GDC this week about the benefits of AI, but then also the downsides and the ethics of it, and what we need to consider if your company really is thinking about using AI.
It's just real sad how people kind of devote their lives to the game industry to make cool games, to improve the game industry as much as they could, and how the game industry just turned around and just got rid of them. And it's really hard to find new places to go when everywhere is laying off people at the same rate.
It is really rough seeing all of the layoffs. It's heartbreaking. You know, we've all had friends lose their jobs, and it's very disheartening to see. Something that you can do with a union now is you can bargain over the terms the company has to take before a layoff happens.
We have a strike authorization out. It was approved at 98.32%, I want to say, 98%, which I think is a pretty resonating call for action and for a need for this protection. It's, AI protections is a very central part of our bargaining focus. So yes, it's very possible. It's very, very possible.
Thank you so much for your help.
You're welcome. If there's anything else you need assistance with, feel free to ask.
I think I broke my pinky toe. Can you help me?
I can certainly assist with that. I'll need to examine your toe to assess the injury. Shall we head over to the medical station?
We are not substituting something that was already done. We are opening up an entirely new thing. Like talking with characters was not a thing before during game. So we are opening up a whole new market that was just not there before.
The big studios told us that the AI wasn't going to replace anyone or anything like that, but immediately afterwards, there's been mass layoffs all across the game industry.
Can I have a hug before we go?
Of course, a quick hug before we go. We're in this together.